Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Superbike 22, and as you can tell we are playing in helmet cam for the first time in Superbike 22, and I got to be honest with you, I had a belting time recording this video. I really enjoyed it. Now, it isn't my best performance, it's not going to be my greatest lap times, but the change and the difference of using helmet cam was really pleasant here in Superbike 22. I'm quite surprised how good the helmet cam felt. In MotoGP it's okay, you know, and Ride 4 it's pretty average, but I like it in this game. I don't know what it is about this one. I tried to turn off all the heads-up display, made a little bit of an error with the graphic in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. For some reason I read it as that you couldn't turn it off. I just needed to change the menus to another setting and then yes, I could eventually turn it off. So my apologies for leaving that on, because it does kind of ruin the immersion seeing the graphic in the bottom right corner of the screen, but honestly at the same time it didn't really affect my performance. I very much enjoyed it and I just had a great time. And here in the magnificent circuit of Estoril, a track I really do enjoy. I've not really played it much over the years. Of course the last game that Estoril was a part of was MotoGP 22, and had any chance of having an ability or a moment to play here in Estoril, I'm definitely all for it. So using Jonathan Rea here in Estoril on the Kawasaki ZX-10R in helmet cam, we're just going to see what we can produce. But as I say, absolutely no interest for lap times right now. Not a care in the world. I don't know what I'm doing, don't really mind what lap times we're doing, just trying to have a bit of fun and experience helmet cam in the fullest for the very first time. Now helmet cam usually for me gets put to one side. The videos don't tend to do too well in helmet cam and people tend to lose interest relatively quickly. Personally for me, I think helmet cam is the player's enjoyment and the third person perspective is for the viewer's enjoyment, in my personal opinion. But I do feel the bikes feel different. I feel I can turn a little bit better and I feel I can get those corners that I'm not quite confident with in the helmet cam, where sometimes on the brakes and some of the corners you feel much better using the third person perspective. It's a fine balance of enjoyment, skill, and of course immersion as well, and this video is about immersion today, so I'm going to actually go a little bit quiet for a moment and let you hear the bikes within helmet cam. Now before I get too carried away with watching the gameplay, I need to get back to the commentary, but yeah, the bikes sound great in helmet cam. The bikes sound good in Superbike 22 anyway, but in helmet cam I find they really purr. I'm very much looking forward to doing a helmet cam with all of the bikes at some point, but we're starting off first with the ZX-10R of Jonathan Rea, and I love it. I think it's great, and for those years and many years of waiting to play in Superbike, we finally have it, and it is very enjoyable. Now of course, if this is your first DrAce video and you're enjoying it so far, I would implore you to hit the like button and consider subscribing as well. But if you've not seen Superbike 22 before and you're wanting some advice on whether you should purchase it or not, I have recently done a full review of this title, so you can check it out in my channel with the description down below. Something I wanted to add as well, for those who watched my live stream a couple of days ago and have just been keeping up with the videos in general, you've been noticing that I've had a little bit of difficulty getting used to the braking, but I feel like I'm beginning to make massive strides now on Superbike 22. I'm not quite there yet to be as competitive as I was on MotoGP, or even Ride 4 for that matter, but with learning manual gears and testing the new brakes and feeling how these bikes feel a little bit different from MotoGP, this is a learning experience for me, but I'm all for it, and I really hope you guys are enjoying it because I'm having a blast with Superbike 22. I first started it and I thought I'm going to have a rough time here, but I'm enjoying the challenge, I'm enjoying being pushed to another level. For years we've been on top with MotoGP 22, MotoGP 21, MotoGP 20, and continue. But this time around I feel like I'm in the middle of the pack here. I went online, I had my arse handed to me some really fast riders, held my own in some areas, but majority of the time I did find that the counterparts, my good friends and esports riders alike, are much quicker than me, but it is to be expected regardless. But nonetheless, I'm very much enjoying this game, and I'm really beginning to get the feeling right, and I will implore you all to try Helmet Cam on your favourite track or a track you don't know within Superbike 22, or for any game that matter. I did find that those corners I couldn't quite get the feeling for in third person, I could tackle really well in the Helmet Cam. Something about that feeling of that just understanding and it being real to gauge an idea of where to actually move the motorcycle and how to accelerate out the corner. It's a strange sort of feeling that can give you. It just feels like instinct, as if you would do on a real motorbike, and it's been a while since a game has captured that feeling, and I'm surprised I'm saying it about Superbike 22, which everyone's calling as a MotoGP 21 reskin, which is not a MotoGP 21 reskin. It is neither a MotoGP 22 reskin either. The physics are different, and the more I play this game, the more I'm discovering that this is a whole brand new game. Someone touched base in the comment section a few days ago, and honestly, I realised the same thing a few days ago. The bikes become lighter, the brakes become warmer, they get heated up, they become a little bit easier to use, the tyres warm up in a different way now, so they don't instantly become quick. I'm finding the first couple of laps a struggle, and then the third, the fourth, the fifth, etc, etc, I'm beginning to get much quicker. I did a race here yesterday with my own custom rider, and I absolutely blasted the AI towards the end of the Grand Prix. I was rapid. Just having that experience, the confidence and the feeling of the bike. And yes, of course, you could argue the fact is that we were just getting better as we went on, we were learning the ropes, we were getting better with the bike, but it genuinely feels better. It's a lighter motorcycle, it's easier to manoeuvre around the track, and it carries a lot of speed. If you don't believe me, jump on and do a long race in quick race, championship mode or whatever you want, and just feel the difference with the motorcycle. But before we finish, I would like to just show you my settings that I've been running for this game. I don't usually use any settings, but I've decided to change, which I did find helped me quite a bit. So from all I changed was going into the suspension settings, removing the front preload or putting it to the lowest setting, front spring hardness, compression and the extension, all to its lowest amount. I didn't change anything from that point onwards, just those few suspension changes. I think that obviously changing the gears and stuff like that would help a lot, but most importantly, the suspension change and brake disc 13-inch but the low mass. I believe Liam was the one who told me that in the stream a few days ago, so shout out to him for helping me out. And of course Shell and many other guys who was helping me in that stream as well. But I'm going to do a full video on this. I'm going to discuss all of my settings, controls, you name it, and we'll try and get everyone on the best settings, or at least what I can give to you what works for me. But guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for staying around for this long in the video. I thought it'd be a little treat for you to have a little surprise on the old settings, but I guess that's going to be it from me. So guys, thank you very much for watching as always. It's been a pleasure to make this video for you. Like, comment and subscribe, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.